Hey y'all, it's Nomadic Shaman here. Thank you so much for visiting my page. If you caught my other video, your girl was out of breath. Okay, and that could have been merely due to excitement of doing that video. However, this video it's heavy, y'all. It's gonna take more of a somber tone. Okay, the focus is children, but more specifically, the channeled song that I received was Heal the World by Michael Jackson. Now, I was getting a nudge by my spiritual team to speak on this, but more specifically, speak on the injustices that was happening on children, like around the world. Y'all, listen, I personally have not birthed any children, but I am a maternal figure for many, okay? Auntie to many. And so, with that, I also recognize within the type of work that I do that aside from children being precious, they're precious. Not aside from children being precious, they hold a lot of wisdom. Y'all, children are the closest to God Himself. If you want to know or walk, if you want to be more, or if you aspire to be more God like, look at your children. Okay. What I'm going to say is, and when I say that, loving, if I need to break it down, loving unconditionally, practicing joy, practicing imagination, forgiving. Okay. Many kids tend to be patient, some are impatient, but a little bit is just, furthermore explanation. But what I'm getting down to, these are the qualities that exemplify God Himself, the Most High Himself. If you want to learn how to be more like God or walk that walk, look at your children, okay? Because they are the example personified, okay? Now, what I will say is, my spiritual team wanted me to speak on the injustices that are happening as it relates to children because of the light that they hold, because of their innocence that comes with that, and how close that they are to God. A lot of people like to pray on them. An example of that would be sex trafficking. Okay. Trafficking children. And I've explained this in a previous video, and that comes with harnessing their innocence, but more specifically, their light, that source. Okay. Now, what I want to speak on is one of the best things, the most powerful things that you can do is pray for protection. I pray for children every day that aren't mine. I'm not saying that that's what you have to do, but I'm saying that that goes a long way. Now, one of the things that I wanted to speak on more specifically is there's been a lot of videos that have been coming out that have been touching on children, different aspects, but they were spotlighting the injustices. And so that's why I've been pushed to speak on this. Some of the injustices, more specifically, that Spirit wanted me to speak on are adoptions or fraudulent adoptions. That there are, Spirit showed me that there are children, many children who go missing and are kidnapped, and then they are sold on the black market to unassuming and expecting parents. Okay. Some know that they're getting children, some don't know, and it's intimate of how the child came about, and they rest in that intentional negligence of not digging deeper enough to find out their whereabouts, but they or their origins, but they just trust the source that was provided to them as far as fraudulent adoptions. So when you see children or you hear about children going missing, there's a lot that's going as far, whew, there's a lot that's going, and the intention is for sacrifices. There's a lot that's missing, and they're intended for fraudulent adoptions in the black market. There's a lot that are missing, and they are held for sex trafficking so that they can harness, harvest, and siphon their innocence and their energy. There's a whole bunch of shit that's going on concerning injustices towards children. And so for those who may feel helpless as far as what to do in that moment, one of the most powerful things that you can do is to pray. You know, one of the things that can actually heal the body is joy and laughter. Children bring joy and laughter. They're often the embodiment of joy and laughter. You see what I'm going with this? So this is very heavy and it's a very sensitive topic for me, but I felt that this conversation needed to be had and this information needed to be shared. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that my guides want me to speak on as far as this video. Okay, so they're giving me the green light that I'm good to wrap up. So this wraps up my video. And I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.